Hi, me and my brother are gonna camp overnight, and it's gonna get cold through the night.
Yeah.
And the next morning we are going to go camping on a river. No, don't smile. No, just my little brother who's smiling at me when I was making my intro. Well, we're gonna go fish on the bridge over the river, and I'm gonna take you with. Okay, I am going to set up my Hennessy hammock right now. Okay, zippers on this side. Good. I need a rain fly over the hammock because I don't want dew to make me wet so that I get very cold through the night. My little brother is going to set up his tent now.
It's a flyer.
Yes. My brother is setting up a little one-person tent. I wish the tent would have been two-person so we could have both been sleeping in the tent because it got cold down to 20 degrees through the night. But Job set it up and he stayed warm all night with this little one-person tent. I had to gather some dry grass to start a fire. That dry, dead grass works really good to start a fire in winter because the grass is all dead. Just make sure that it is dry. My little brother was filming and helping picking up pieces of wood.
Ako nak full-time video.
I always like to call him my little brother, but his name is Job. And I got him to film me this one time camping. I don't know if he will help me film again in the next video. Here he is scratching away the leaves so the fire doesn't run away because he's gonna stack some stones around to make a fireplace. It took a little while to stack those stones, but I won't show you the full clip. Putting some rocks around a pile of dead leaves. The dry grass helps a lot to make a fire. I just used a lighter to start fire, but I should have had a ferro rod and magnesium. That would have been looked way cooler and it would have been a better experience for me. Blowing on the fire does help a lot, but the fire is so big now it doesn't make no difference really. I just couldn't get that fork into the steak. I was kind of frustrated, but finally, after trying and trying again, finally got the steak. And I put some salt and some other steak seasoning on the steaks to make them taste really delicious. I turned them over a few times and we'll have a nice steak. But one thing, we didn't watch the steaks really well, so they were kind of burnt. That happened actually twice. I guess we don't really know how to grill steaks. I'm very inexperienced in grilling steaks. For some reason the steaks were tough, but I guess it's because I didn't know how to grill them. So we just had to deal with the tough steaks and try to eat them. Job still claims they were good. I nearly dumped my plate and then Job laughed at me, but I didn't mind. I just was thinking about how good the steaks tasted and how tough they were. Job is going to set up an air mattress and he's gonna unroll it and I have to close this valve here so the air doesn't come out. And the next one needs to be open so that the air can come in through the check valve so the pumping function works to pump up the air mattress. I really like the feature of the air mattress that you can pump them up without bringing an extra pump. That is really great. Okay, I'm videoing. Zipper it open. In my previous camping video, I went camping without an air mattress and my body heat drained to the earth real fast, so I got an air mattress now. I'm really glad for that. Okay, it is late and me and my brother are going to go to bed now. Good night. I'm going to put my sleeping bag in. It's a real pain to try to put a sleeping bag into a hammock. For sure when you crawl in. It just kept running away. Kept trying to get out of the hammock. Right there it's falling down. But I finally, after struggling a while, I actually saved the sleeping bag from completely falling out. Those sleeping bag that I had, it was rated for 0 degrees Fahrenheit. But that definitely was a scam. Surely not. Didn't even keep me warm through the night in the hammock when it was 20 degrees Fahrenheit. But a hammock does let the air through the bottom. So in a tent I would have been warmer in that sleeping bag.
Good night.
Okay, good night. Good morning. Now I'm picking dry grass again as a fire starter. I really like dry grass as a fire starter. A trick to keep the fire burning better is to put the material you're burning above the fire. Those little branches, if you break them and put them on top of the fire, that really helps the fire get started. If you don't use little branches, you'll have a hard time making a fire. Warming up my hands because they were cold. I'm not used to 20-degree weather. I need to get some drinking water. Look at the sunset. It really looks amazing in the background of a big lake. What was the backwater of the Tennessee River? This water, I boiled it because I didn't quite trust it would be fresh enough to drink. We opened a new packet of steak in the morning. I asked my little brother to do a voiceover, and that's the voiceover he had for me.
Shut up.
The steaks really like to stick to the grill. They were so sticky. These steaks are getting real juicy. It is always nice to have a warm fire to warm up my feet when they get cold. So if you have a fire in camp, that's really good. Somehow we managed to burn those steaks black or really dark every time. Seems like I don't know how to grill a steak. Thank you very much for watching this video so far. Where we went fishing was actually kinda far away, so we had to pack up our stuff and leave for our fishing spot because we didn't want to fish here where beside this lake. It didn't seem like it had a good fishing spot. So if you want to skip to the end of the video or just skip this video entirely from here, that's okay because this is done of this camping night. The rest is just fishing. Oh yeah, and we had to walk really far on this railroad. That's right up ahead on the bridge. It was about a mile to the river, so I'm gonna take a few clips of the beautiful scenery on the railroad. But this is an old railroad, so no train is gonna come run us over. This old wooden bridge. No more gravel, but it's tar. I tried striding with my little brother on those rail tie bands, and this old rusty bridge frame looks kind of cool, and it was very deep down from the bridge to the water, so I definitely wouldn't want to jump from here because it was cold and it was very far down, approximately 40 feet down, so it wouldn't have been a smooth landing. Job got his line stuck in a tree, so he had to fight with it for a while before he got it out.
I got you.
After fishing for 2 hours, we finally got something. I threw my fishing rod in so many times, I really was gonna give up. Job also was just gonna give up because it seemed like no fish were gonna bite at all. So we just threw in the line and reeled it back up, and threw it in and reeled it back up. And finally I had gotten a fish. A catfish.
Not bad.
Wow.
There we go.
That was really funny how that catfish was so far away. It had swam with the bait in its mouth very far, so Job had to reel it back in. He had to reel it in very far.
Now I'm not discouraged anymore. That's a quite size.
Oh man.
There we go. That's a nice one. Yeah, there we go.
Walking on the rails of a railroad seems easy, but it wasn't that easy for me. I always kept stepping off and losing balance, but Job strided effortlessly.
Dirty one, ain't it?
I got that on video. Did you know that if you put a wet rock on a fire, they can explode? Well, it's not very dangerous, but they can explode. I cut the fish up to tenderize it, and then the big fish that I'm putting on the grill was the one that Job had got.
Shit.
Bro decided to slice up his fish very much, and the fish really need a lot of salt if you grill them. A lot of salt. And grilling him was really fun. And finally we got the fish off the grill and enjoyed them. You can use a flat rock as a pan or a skillet.
Smoke. Crazy.
And if you guys enjoyed this video so far, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to see more of my videos. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.